being able to walk today is thanks to preserving yesterday. Welcome to Senior Healthy Tips 50, where we bring you the most practical and relatable health insights for our over 50 community. And today, we're starting with a shocking, yet absolutely critical question. Could the very exercises you believe are good for your heart actually be silently damaging it day after day? Let's pause for a moment and really think about it. Are you doing intense workouts lately? Do you often feel short of breath? Or a little lightheaded when exercising? Or maybe you've been struggling to sleep despite staying physically active. If you answered yes to any of those questions, this video was made especially for you. I know the title may sound a little dramatic, and maybe you're thinking, but I exercise every day. Why are you telling me to stop? Hold on. I'm not saying you should stop exercising, not at all. In fact, movement is one of the most powerful medicines for an aging heart. The real problem is this: not every exercise is safe for a heart that has already worked hard for 60, 70 years. Some workouts, while popular and seemingly harmless, may actually be putting your heart under intense, hidden pressure without you even realizing it. That's why today, I'm not just here to warn you about the 5 most dangerous exercises for seniors. I'm also going to share safe, effective, and easy-to-do alternatives you can start right at home. Trust me, small changes in your routine can help you avoid big problems, like high blood pressure, arrhythmias, or even the risk of stroke. And before we dive into each type of exercise, if you find this information helpful for your own health or someone you love, please hit like, share this video with the people who matter most to you. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Healthy Tips 50, because every new subscriber gives us the motivation to keep creating content that's clear, trustworthy, and made just for our senior community. And make sure to turn on the bell icon so you never miss a single tip that could make your heart stronger and your life a little lighter each day. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll be revealing one incredibly simple daily habit. It takes almost no effort, but has been shown to lower the risk of heart failure by up to 30%. One HIIT, the silent poison for the aging heart. Have you ever seen a 70-year-old man in the gym, drenched in sweat, pushing through a 20-minute HIIT workout, firmly believing the more I sweat, the healthier my heart gets? I have. And heartbreakingly, just a few weeks later, I saw him again, this time in the emergency room, suffering from chest pain and a sudden spike in blood pressure with no clear cause. That wasn't a coincidence. It was the consequence. After age 60, the structure and function of the heart change significantly. Blood vessels lose elasticity. Heart valves begin to deteriorate, and the autonomic nervous system, responsible for regulating heart rate, slows down. These changes mean the heart is no longer as responsive or adaptable to intensity shocks like those caused by HIIT. HIIT, high-intensity interval training, forces the body to switch from rest to peak exertion in just seconds. It's like making an old car accelerate full speed over and over for 20 straight minutes. The engine heats up, wears down, and eventually fails, Older bodies react to HIIT very differently than younger ones. Sudden spikes in blood pressure from rapid vessel constriction. Irregular heart rhythms, especially in those with a history of atrial fibrillation, AV block, or stent placement. Temporary cardiac ischemia, because oxygen demand rises, but blood flow can't keep up. Many of my patients have told me, I felt lightheaded, like my mind went fuzzy and I couldn't catch my breath. I thought it meant the workout was working, but no, those were silent cries for help from a struggling heart. Let's clear up a dangerous myth. Harder workouts equal better health. Absolutely not. Effective exercise means respecting your cardiovascular capacity today, not chasing the performance of your 30-year-old self. If your heart has already endured years of stress, high blood pressure, or diabetes, forcing it into high gear is risky, possibly deadly. One of my patients, Mr. Hoa, 68, loved being active. After watching a motivational video, he began HIIT every morning. 30 seconds of high knees, 20 seconds rest, then jump squats and push-ups. Week 1, he slept better. Week 2, he felt dizzy. Week 3, he landed in the ER with paroxysmal atrial fibrillation and a blood pressure of 180/110. It wasn't the exercise that failed him. It was pushing beyond what his aging heart could handle. A safer alternative. Heart health after 60 doesn't come from sweat alone. It comes from consistency, moderation, and control. Here are smarter, safer alternatives to HIIT for seniors. Brisk walking, 30 minutes a day, especially outdoors, to boost vitamin D and improve circulation. Tai Chi, a beautiful blend of gentle movement, deep breathing, and balance. A 2017 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found Tai Chi reduced fall risk by 58%. Gentle swimming or walking in water. Hydrostatic pressure supports the heart, easing its workload. Light yoga or senior-focused Pilates emphasizes breathing and stretching, calming both body and heart. If you're doing HIIT every morning, let me ask, do you feel more tired by evening? Have you ever gotten dizzy when standing up? Please, listen to your body before it's too late. Have you ever tried Tai Chi or walking in a pool? If not, try it for just 1 week. Feel the peace of movement that doesn't fight your heart but flows with it. The senior heart doesn't need speed, it needs rhythm, it needs care. HIIT may be great for the young, but if you're living with high cholesterol, calcified arteries, or a pacemaker, HIIT might be a price you shouldn't pay. 2 crunches and heavy lifting when muscle strength becomes a cardiac risk. Picture this. You lie down to do a sit-up. You hold your breath, brace your core, and lift your shoulders off the ground. Seems harmless, right? But in that very moment, your heart is battling a spike in pressure across your chest and abdomen. For a healthy young body, this strike might be manageable. But for a heart that's been beating for over 60 years, in stiffened vessels and with aging heart walls, this can be dangerously disruptive. The hidden danger: intra-abdominal pressure and cardiac reflexes. When you do crunches, sit-ups, or heavy lifting, you unintentionally create massive pressure in your torso. Your abs tighten, your diaphragm is pushed upward, and your chest cavity pressure soars. This is called the Valsalva maneuver, a natural reflex where you hold your breath while straining. But here's the risk. This pressure reduces blood return to the heart, forcing the heart to pump harder just to maintain circulation. In older adults, the results can be lightheadedness from reduced brain blood flow, chest pain or palpitations as the heart strains, arrhythmias, especially if you've had AV block, atrial fibrillation, or take blood pressure meds, sudden fainting after lifting too much or doing sit-ups too fast. A 2019 study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that people over 65 performing core exercises without breath control had systolic blood pressure spikes of 20-30 mmHg within 1 minute. For someone already hypertensive, that's a dangerous surge. I still remember Ms. Hugh, age 72, petite, disciplined, and proud of her fitness. Every morning she did 50 crunches, determined to keep her waist like in her 20s. One day she felt dizzy right after. She collapsed, but thankfully her helper caught her. Tests showed postural hypotension and sudden onset tachycardia. The reason? Overstrained muscles and poor breath control. She has since switched to gentler workouts and never fainted again. Common senior workout mistakes. Holding your breath while lifting seems normal, but it's risky. Lifting weights that are too heavy, thinking no pain, no gain. Exercising without proper guidance, leading to bad form and overexertion. Following intense routines online made for younger bodies. Remember, at this stage, exercise isn't about six-pack abs. It's about strength, balance, and staying upright safely. Safer strength training built without risk. You can tone your abs and strengthen arms without crunches or heavy weights. Try this. Resistance bands control tension without overload. Seated pulls and light biceps curls strengthen without strain. Light dumbbells, 1-3 pounds, help build strength gently without shocking your system. Bridge pose or supported plank, core engagement without increased chest pressure. Proper breathing, inhale when relaxing, exhale when exerting. This regulates pressure and stabilizes heart rhythm. Have you ever felt dizzy or had chest pain after lifting something heavy? That's not just fatigue. It might be your heart reacting to overload. Have you tried resistance bands? Sometimes, a simple elastic band can give you strength without hurting your heart. I've seen too many seniors work out with the best intentions, only to end up in the ER from doing the wrong moves. True strength after 60 doesn't come from how much you can lift. It comes from how well you listen to your body, how wisely you breathe, and how steadily you move. 3. Exercising in extreme weather, the hidden risk for seniors. Many seniors don't realize the dangers that weather conditions can pose when exercising. Cold weather can cause blood vessels in the arms and legs to constrict, making it harder for blood to flow and causing a spike in blood pressure. This puts extra strain on the heart and can lead to chest pain or fainting. On the other hand, hot weather causes blood vessels to expand to release body heat, which increases heart rate and causes dehydration. In this state, seniors are at a higher risk for leg cramps, poor balance, and even heart rhythm issues. For example, A 68-year-old man fainted just 10 minutes into his morning walk in 45 degrees F weather due to high blood pressure. And a 75-year-old woman experienced dangerously low blood pressure after walking in 95 degrees F heat without drinking enough water. She wore long sleeves and thought the shade was enough to protect her from the heat. The danger is not the exercise itself, but the environment in which it takes place. For seniors, how and when you exercise is just as important as the activity itself. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at regulating temperature. Blood vessels lose elasticity, and the heart becomes more sensitive to changes in circulation. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid outdoor exercise in extreme temperatures, cold mornings or hot afternoons, and instead exercise in stable, controlled environments, such as air-conditioned spaces. Smart strategies for exercising safely include wearing layers in winter and breathable clothes in summer, staying hydrated before, during, and after exercise, and paying attention to your body's signals. If you feel dizzy, parched, or experience an increased heart rate, stop and rest. The key is knowing when to adjust your routine based on the weather to avoid putting unnecessary strain on your heart. Exercising smarter means understanding when to take a step back to ensure long-term health. Don't let an outdoor walk meant to energize you end up causing harm. 4. Fast-paced workouts. When speed becomes a threat for seniors. After 60, agility isn't a sign of strength, it can lead to accidents. Exercises like jumping or fast-paced aerobics can be dangerous for the aging body. As we age, nerve signals slow down, leading to slower reflexes and difficulty adjusting posture quickly. This makes seniors prone to dizziness, stumbling, or losing balance after quick movements. Fast movements also put pressure on the heart, causing blood pressure spikes, arrhythmias, and strain on the circulatory system, especially if there are underlying heart conditions. A safer approach is to focus on slow, steady movements like Tai Chi, restorative yoga, or gentle swimming. These exercises restore balance, mobility, and flexibility without stressing the heart. 5. Working out too late, how it disrupts your heart's recovery. You might think exercising at night is fine, but working out after 7 p.m. can interfere with your body's recovery. After 60, deep sleep becomes harder. Your body needs its temperature to drop, heart rate to slow, and melatonin to rise. Late workouts block melatonin, keep your heart rate high, and activate the fight or flight mode. This disrupts your sleep, leading to long-term health issues like high blood pressure, artery inflammation, and poor muscle recovery. Doctor's advice: morning is best for exercise. If busy, work out before 6 p.m. and focus on gentle activities like walking or stretching after 7 p.m. Remember, timing matters. The wrong workout at the wrong time can undo your health progress. Core message: exercise isn't a competition. It's about preserving your aging heart. One important truth for older adults: the wrong exercises don't strengthen you, they silently harm your heart. Intense workouts or trendy routines can be risky, especially as we age. What felt good at 30, like a 30-minute bike ride, could be dangerous at 70. causing heart rate fluctuations without you realizing it. Not all exercises are right for you, especially when you're in the stability-preserving phase of life. Exercise is medicine, not a competition. Your goal is to maintain health, stay independent, and avoid becoming a burden. I've seen fit 70-year-old men collapse during high-intensity workouts, not realizing they were pushing their hearts too hard. I've also seen a determined 67-year-old woman doing daily crunches from online videos struggle with breathlessness and palpitations from increased internal pressure. Many say, "I didn't do anything wrong, I just wanted to live longer." This breaks my heart, as they had the right intention but the wrong approach. After 60, your heart needs you to listen more closely. Your heart doesn't shout. It whispers through dizziness when bending over, a pounding heartbeat at night, and shortness of breath after a few stairs. Are you listening or pushing to be as strong as before? Practical advice for those over 60 with a quiet heart. 1. Choose exercises that match your age's rhythm, like walking, tai chi, yoga, or light stretching. These improve health, stabilize blood pressure, and reduce stress. Exercise in the morning or early afternoon. 2. Control your environment by working out in well-ventilated spaces. Always have water, a towel, and a safe area to avoid falls. 3. Don't compete with younger people. Your body has different needs. Create a routine tailored to you. 4. Stay alert to early warning signs like dizziness, irregular heartbeat, or extreme fatigue. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. Remember, exercise is a gift to your body, not a punishment. Treat it as a way to honor your heart's service over the year. Dear friend, we've just covered 5 exercises that may seem harmless, but can quietly put strain on the hearts of those over 60. The key takeaway here is that exercise itself isn't the enemy. It's that our hearts are no longer the same as when we were 30. I've worked with many older patients who were disciplined and exercised daily, yet they still ended up hospitalized with arrhythmias, fainting spells, or chest pains. It wasn't due to neglecting their health, but because they chose the wrong exercises. Unfortunately, many sources still suggest that the more you sweat, the better. But let me tell you this, you don't need to race against anyone or prove that you're as strong as you once were. What you truly need is to listen to your body. Your heart doesn't need sudden shocks or extreme exertion. It requires patience, gentleness, and care. The goal is to choose exercises that leave you feeling good, not ones that leave you exhausted or make your heart race all night. By respecting your body's age, you show it love and appreciation. If today's information has offered you something valuable, whether it's a wake-up call, a new perspective, or a small lesson, please like and share this video so it can reach others in the senior community. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so we can continue to provide you with easy-to-understand and practical health tips each week. Sharing this video could help someone avoid unnecessary trips to the emergency room. And if you're wondering about which exercises are best for seniors to protect the heart while maintaining muscle strength, don't miss our next video on the top 5 best exercises for the heart after 60. I'll guide you through safe and effective workouts to safeguard your heart and keep you strong. Remember, taking care of your heart is taking care of your life. We'll see you in the next video.